Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. A memento has been added to the journal. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. I hope the game isn't too dark. There we go. That seems good. So, for those of you that have watched PewDiePie play this game, a lot of YouTubers played this, but no one ever beat this game. It seems like no one ever beat it. Hold on R2 and move the right stick in order to move the door. Press L1 to throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you face. Man, I can't see shit. I press circle to crouch. I'm fucking up, y'all. I have the sound on. I have my headphones on. Bro, I can't see anything. Alright, I'm going to use this area right here for reference. Alright, that should be good. Alright, if I press L2, I run. I'm playing this on the PlayStation 4. Ah, I hold R1 and move the left stick to peek. I'm gonna be messing with the lighting a lot because it doesn't... I'm trying to find... This looks good right here. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear. She too would be punished. While holding an object, press L1 to throw it. Press the directional buttons to rotate the object and look at it from different angles. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in the inventory. All is good. A slight headache. Ooh. You've picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing square, selecting it in the inventory. Excuse me. Someone likes books.
"19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
The lantern drains oil when it is turned on. To add more oil to the lantern, press X over the oil item in the inventory. Now there's this lever over here. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. I'm trying to be quiet because it's kind of late. Oops, wrong button.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Ew, what are these things? Roaches? And we're not going that way. Fabrica liquatoria. It is tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? I just joined a party with Zakosis. If you hear this... The network isn't strong enough, Zach. Where'd it come from? The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Their lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. That must be super strong. Oops. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that it will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of family. Now I should try and melt that tissue. That seems good. There we go. Oh, good lord, I have to go back and collect it from something. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really going to do this, the young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Well, that got dark. Oh. Hello.
There we go. Finally.
I'm playing
Jesus
Amnesia.
Christ. Oh yeah, I saw. How's that going so far?
It's going pretty well.
Which one are you playing?
I'm playing them in order. Descent. I guess Justine is the second one, and Machine for Pigs is the third.
Yeah.
Oh, flashback.
I'm just letting you know. Justine is really short.
One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint. Where I only crave fair judgment and safe return. Oh.
Is it getting spooky?
Not really.
Not yet. God, I love candles.
Oh. I am already stuck.
Wow. Oh, I'm gonna let you know, you're definitely gonna get stuck in a Machine for Pigs.
Goddamn boxes. Oh, well that's just fantastic.
What's fantastic?
I'm all out of oil.
Oh, yay.
I'm hearing footsteps.
That's not good.
God damn it. Alright, this is cool and all, but... Huh. We should have to find the key to the wine cellar, but... Yeah. Oh, hello. I did find this weird thing in the desk that just kind of made the screen white. Put on some text.
What was that?
Someone talking?
DJ's getting scared. Have you had a jump scare yet?
Nope. My sanity and health are doing pretty good right now.
health and sanity aren't a thing for a machine for pigs.
Yeah, I think they were made by different people.
And you're just fucking crazy throughout the entire thing. I don't want to talk to Bobby. Hidey, 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 hidey. Skilly papo dopada.
I always thought it was weird how Daniel made himself gave himself amnesia so he could kill Alexander.
Yeah.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has
That is pretty weird.
to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of
I don't
us
know
all.
why this is a location,
Interesting
but it
story in its
is.
own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
God, what are those things? Giant roaches? Leave me alone. The controls are a little bit weird at first.
Yeah.
I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court, and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Well, Alexander of Brennenburg likes books, apparently, because there are way too many books for one person to be able to read in their life in this house.
Just wait till you play Justine.
What the fuck was that? Bruh, I hear someone shuffling around.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
As I've said previously in this video, I don't think anyone ever beat Amnesia. At least not on YouTube. So... and that door's locked. Probably for a good reason, too. And I'm gonna be a dumbass and open it. Because I'm fucking stupid. And another thing, he gave himself amnesia and walked to like the top floor of the castle. And Alexander's all the way in the basement. Like, seriously, dude?
You have no idea.
What type of
Just
shit?
wait till you play Machine for Pigs.
Sound like Chewbacca had diarrhea. Hello? Is anyone in here?
I am.
Bro, I'm uncomfortable right now. Man, jump out the window, bruh. We can survive that. Let's just get out of here. I just made a loop. I'm a fucking idiot. I have very little oil left. Why are there two pianos within like 100 feet of each other? Oh, flashback.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh, I need to stop eating these peanuts, bro. They're tearing my mouth up. What?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Bro, I'm sitting in the dark right now playing this.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark
Bro, I
nothingness,
played
I felt myself drawn
Justine
to the
in a machine for pigs in the dark in the middle of the night with my window open.
One time, that's goofing. That's goofing too hard.
I reached out.
I got super sketched, so I locked everything in the house,
Faint glow escaped my fingers,
including my bedroom door.
spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Well, now I'm trapped in here. Oh. Flashback.
You have to be swift. when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Human error.
That was a pretty easy puzzle. Oh, the key. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe we'll feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Also, I heard a monster. I am hiding. So I guess I was just hearing things. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I Shit myself. I hear a monster. I don't see him. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinan awaits, grinned the toothless foreman. Just shit myself. Oh God, what? Wait. No, can't go that way. Oh, well. Not in the party anymore. Oh boy, here we go. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Well, the loading screens aren't too bad. The load time isn't bad either. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
So, this is absolutely terrifying. I'm gonna pick up this episode, this game tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time, I guess. Bye.